And just like that, you stop, readjust the whole machine because you didn't like what it was doing. So out at the corn planter this afternoon, we're just kind of checking on things, just getting started on this unit here. So there's right there. A few rocks out here, so it's good times. Probably hear it singing a little bit. So what we're planting today was the stuff he was plowing the other day when I was videoing. So, dried out in a hurry. It's good. It's heavier dirt. You need to dry out so your last pass of tillage it'll float off a little better. So, it's not really the best spot to be digging in because we're still in the end rows where they were turning around. So, a little uneven, but. So we've stayed with our old 8-row just for the fact that we got a lot of smaller fields, 25 acres, 22 acres, you know, stuff like that, and a lot of siphon tubes yet still. So, I mean, we put a toolbar on the back and pulled ditches on our siphon tubes. So, but we've done a full upgrade on that. Speed tubes, V-drive, Delta Force. So he's going a little slower here because there's some good sized rocks out here, but usually in good conditions, oh man, you can zip right along 7.5, 8 miles an hour. I think he's doing about six right now. So, but like I said, you can walk behind that planter all day long and not find anything out of place. That thing just, oh, it's amazing. So, trying to find a spot here. Here we go. Let's take a look. Hey, there's one. Seed companies will give you this thing called a seed spoon for this job. I use my pocket knife because I love a dull pocket knife. So there's one there. There should be another one here somewhere. There we go. Okay. You know one right in here somewhere. Aha. There we go. So, there we go. So shoot for 2 inches, 1.5 inches, 2 inches. We're right there. Power harrow. What's up? Doing the ends, whatnot. So. So this pivot has a road that runs down the middle of it. It used to be like 8 siphon tube fields. And we put it under pivot 2 years ago. But we didn't want to take out this nice pivot road because it's gravel. But it kind of gets in the way sometimes, so you got to kind of work it as two separate fields. Oh well. So one of the other reasons we like to run our 8-row is we come back in and we cultivate with our rolling basket cultivators, Williston cultivators. So try to keep everything, you couldn't really, yes you could, but a 16-row cultivator, that's a big cultivator. So 8-row, everything matches up 8-row, 8-row, 8-row all the way across the board. So that's another reason we'd keep our 8-row planter. But so another, like we said, we thought about going to a 16-row, but we figured, I don't know, let's just keep our 8-row, put the speed tubes, V-drive, Delta Force, all that on it. Let's go not twice as fast, but let's kick it up 3/4 of the speed, and we can still use it for everything else we need to do. Smaller pivots, stuff like that, siphon tubes, pulling ditches. So, like I said, 8-row cultivators, 8-row, everything matches up across the board. So, got plenty of horsepower on it. Like mentioned, plenty of horsepower. Got the 8330 on there, so that's what you got. It's what tools we have in our arsenal to plant corn. So 8330 it is. So I know the Midwest boys are like, 8330, man, we're pulling a 24 over that thing. Yeah, well, whatever. So you can kind of see this road here, kind of dog legs here and then down that way. So kind of got to work around it. It was really nice for chopping silage last year. All the trucks had a really nice road through the middle of the pivot. Kind of a bugger for plowing though, I'll tell you that. And it's like dead furrow here. Another one there. Oh well. Power harrow does a really good job at smoothing that out. So planter's going, the rotary hoes are going, the tine weeder is going, plow's going, power harrow's going, manure spreader's going. Everything is running that should be running today. Been a pretty good day. So we are out at the field that has already been planted, and we have the rotary hoe out here running. Now, rotary hoe does a couple things for people who don't know. It can, if say like in really heavy dirt, if you've planted and it rained and it crusts up real thick, the corn will have a hard time poking through that. So your rotary hoe can break that crust, make it easy for it to pop up. Also too, hence the name rotary hoe, it manual weed control. How's that say? So, and that is part of the reason what we're doing here. Well, that's part of the reason what we're doing here is manual weed control with it, and making a clod so it doesn't blow. This is real sandy, so it'll blow out here. Once that corn comes up, pokes out of the ground, you get a good windstorm, oh, it'll shear it right off and you're done. So you can kind of see it pulling the clods and dirt up and whatnot. So, let's go over here. So this is before. It's pretty smooth, you know. There's moisture down there. Oh, it's pretty smooth, and there's some moisture down there. This is after, and it just, like I said, breaks that crust up, and it's, I mean, this ain't heavy soil by any means, so there, the crust here is like, what we call a crust is totally different from what other parts of the country, but it just breaks that crust, lets it come through, and it makes a good clod, you know, like this here. Pulls that up, and that's going to keep it from blowing. That clod will keep it from blowing. So, yeah. Like I said, also too, manual weed control. You'll get some little weeds that are just poking up, and that thing will just pluck them right out of the ground. And then when you do cultivation like this, you do lose some. You know, you do take some plants out as you go. So it's just nature of the game. So, but yeah. Let's see if we can find some here. It's kind of hard to see after you've already went through here. It's about right here somewhere. Right here. It might be a little far over. Right here. And just like that, you stop, readjust the whole machine because you didn't like what it was doing. So that's why you always go check your equipment, walk behind it, you know, just check on people throughout the day. So, but yeah, it's like that. I was over there, I was looking good, came across a few spots, nope, readjust the whole thing. So, yeah, doing a lot better now though. So, let's see. Yeah, boom. Should be right about here, I believe. Actually, we're gonna go over it. Okay, I know that's one right here. Okay, see that guy right there? Should be one about right here somewhere. Oh. Right there, should be another one. Uh-oh. There we go. There's that one. Something tells me... Nope, we're good. Okay, should be another one. Right there. So yeah. Nope. Working a lot more to our liking now, so... Anyways, okay, well, sounds good. I'm gonna walk behind this some more and check it out a little bit more. So, well, that's all for today.